Hey, look around, girlfriend Peggy. It's time. How you doing, baby?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
This is wonderful. Happy Wednesday. Listen, we got a
Thank
lot going
you.
on tonight. Welcome to Raw Talk Live. It's 9 o'clock somewhere, and right here where we are. Tonight, we talk about dating.
How come you're not dating someone?
What's the point? When I like them, they don't like me. When they like me, I don't like them.
Well, what do you know? It's time for Raw Talk. Good evening, girlfriend Peggy. How do you do?
Oh, girl, I think a little Omicron got me. Omicron, I think it had a little bug. I think it had me over the last few days.
Oh, well, they say it moves quickly.
Yes, yes. I was having this headache that just wouldn't go away. It's just not hard and aching, but just enough to let you know that something was going on that
Mm-hmm.
became very annoying after a couple of hours. But I think I'm on the mend. I'm on the upswing. I'm feeling much better than I was for the last 2 days. But I was really kind of going through it a little bit.
A little
But you know
bit.
what?
Well, I
I'm
am
still happy
so.
I ain't take that vaccination though.
I know
That
that's right.
vaccine.
Listen, because you went through it as fast as anybody else I know who has been through it. They say it's like a quick thing. It hits you, bam, and then within a few days, it's gone.
It's gone. Exactly. Just hold on through it and just get on through it.
Well,
Get some
I'm
good
glad
stuff
that
in you. Get
you.
you some.
Huh?
I said, nurse and doctor yourself up with some herbs and vitamins and hot tea and lemon and honey, and so do what you got to do to get some vitamin C in you and just pump your immune system. You'll be just fine for the most part, I believe. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes, most definitely.
Well, you are looking beautiful tonight, Queen.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You are.
As are you. You look absolutely stunning. I love the
Thank
color. It
you.
is beautiful. Want to say hello, folks already filing into the virtual building tonight to join us. Um,
Awesome.
hello, Mr. Jones. Yes, things do move quickly. And Mr. Jones knows what we're talking about tonight because we're talking about when you're an adult and um, and you live with other adults, how challenging it is to date somebody or to date people
On a serious level.
on a serious
Because you
level.
can date if you go out and meet the person and hang out with them out. But when it gets to a point or a level where you kind of really want this person to incorporate inside your life, I think that's where the questions come up.
I think it's just the opposite. And I apologize. I don't know. We have been tonight trying to get the signal right because girlfriend Peggy is delayed for some reason. Her conversation or video is slightly delayed. So bear with us.
Mhm.
We don't have anything to do with that. That's not on us. That's something that happens within the system. And so we tried several times tonight to work on it and get it right. It is still not just quite right. But I think it's just the opposite. I think when you're dating people casually,
Mhm.
that it's not an issue because you're not trying to be you're not trying to incorporate them into your life.
That's
You,
exactly
you
what I
know,
said.
but you said that it's harder when you're trying to incorporate somebody in your life. No, what I mean is that when you're serious about somebody, you don't have to be uncomfortable about what you're doing with them. Okay, this is my man. My man comes to see me. When he walks in the door, he greets me, he hugs me, he kisses me. I prepare dinner for him. We eat together. You might see us eating together. You might see us kissing. You might see us, we might decide to take over the living room or the family room and lounge in there and enjoy a movie or whatever it is, that type of thing. And it's okay because that's your man. But when you're dating and you're dating more than one person simultaneously, or you date for a little while and nothing happens, and you move on to somebody else and you date for a little while, nothing happens, that I think is more uncomfortable because it gives the impression that it's like, there's too many people or too much going on. And I think that makes it hard.
Well, like I said, for me, if I'm just dating casually, I'm not bringing you to my house. So the issue of having to deal with my adult children or my grandbaby or whomever is in the household, it won't affect you because you're not coming through. I'm going to meet you out. We're going to go to dinner. We're going to go meet out for drinks. We're going to hang out there. And at the end of the evening, you go your way, I'm going to come my way. So to me, that's not going to, what I got going on at the crib is no issue, great concern to you at this point. But on the other hand, like I said, if I get serious with you and now I'm considering making you my man and we're in a relationship, then you're going to have to be on board with what it is I got going on at the crib. Are we saying the same thing different ways?
No, I get it. Mr. Jones says that he disagrees. I don't know which one you disagree with, but you can tell us what you disagree with and then tell us why. Because sometimes it's moving too fast for that. But yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. He disagrees with me that it's not difficult. I don't know. I would say, especially if you have either adult children that you live with or that live with you, or if you're caring for an adult parent or some other family member who you have to take care of, it makes dating more difficult, especially if you have an adult parent, because then that means that you have to find somebody to take care of them in order for you to go out and go on dates and do that type of thing.
If they're sickly, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If they're sickly, yeah.
Yeah, you do. And we know some people in that situation. Oh, he likes you, Miss Peggy. Mr. Jones likes you. He says he likes what you said. He's in agreement with you.
Okay.
And so there you go. So that was the topic tonight. What are the difficulties of dating and or being in a serious committed relationship when you have a roommate, when you have grandchildren, children, other adults, or whoever living in the house with you, then sometimes that can be a little challenging. And then if you are if I think too, if you're over 50, definitely if you're over 60, then your children can get really protective of you. They can be kind of funny. They want to be in on what's going on with you, and then at the same time they're very protective too. The roles get reversed, and now they want to know what mama's doing and who she's seeing and who she's talking to, and then they want to have put their approval in.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention that they will tease you too. I don't know, maybe not in your house.
No, because I've been pretty much seeing the same person off and on for the last March will be 3 years now. So it's been a slow build up. It's been a slow thing, and it's been challenging. It's been some little situations going on with, not only do I have adult grown child in the house, she has my grandbaby. She's 9. and that little girl can wreak a little havoc. So she's a handful. So my it's no issue with my daughter, but like I say, the grandbaby, she want to run and knock on the room door, she want to bust in the room, she want to do all her shenanigans and bother people's stuff. It's a little bit to deal with, very challenging. And the same thing, like I said, I think when men have other roommates, adult men that live with them, like say three guys renting a house together, how comfortable do you feel going over there? And being comfortable and cooking and you got other eyes sitting around looking and gawking at you, and they giving you some eyes when your dude ain't looking at you. That can become a little bit uncomfortable as well.
Yeah, it can. You have to feel, you have to trust a person or have dated them long enough to feel comfortable and trustworthy in that situation. Especially like you said, when there's all men and you're the only female, that could be a little challenging, you know. But that's one of the rules that you don't break. You don't go where you don't know.
Yeah, I
So is
haven't
it a
had to
deal
deal
breaker?
with it.
Huh?
I haven't had to deal with that type of issues, in dating, where, he's had other people, adult people living with him. Because I prefer you to come visit me. I feel more comfortable at home, at my home.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Jane is in the building. Hey, Jane. Good evening. How are you, baby? It's nice to
Hey,
see you.
beautiful.
Jane says, I live alone and it's going to take a while for us to be alone. Most of the dating will be in public until trust is
It's established.
established. Well,
Right.
at some point, trust is established. So, so you live alone, Jane. Is it a deal breaker for you to date a man who lives with other adults or who has responsibilities like to care for an ailing parent or to care for a grandchild or maybe even a young child of his own? Is that a deal breaker for you? Or do you consider more of who the person is and how things are going for you than that? So, let me know, because that's what we're talking about tonight. Welcome to Raw Talk. If you're in the virtual building with us, we thank you so much for being here. If you're on Facebook, make sure you follow us. And you can go to YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you can hit the like button right now while you're there. Make sure that you like and subscribe, comment, and share. We appreciate that as we grow our channel. But yeah, Jane, I want to know, is that a deal breaker for you? Would you date a man who had those kind of things going on? And a lot of times, that's the first thing that someone asks you about. What is your living situation? And what's going on. I'm always a little bit suspicious of that, but I get it. They want to know, how soon they can come over. You can't.
It's gonna take you a good little minute. Yeah.
You can't. You can't come over right away. What did Jane say? Jane says, she says, no, she's been there, done that for a while by myself. So yeah, been there, done that. I get it for sure. So how do you handle that?
Well, like I say, first of all, the
You're gonna
person you're. Hmm?
we're gonna go out for a while.
Yeah, we go out for a while. We talk a lot. Like, that's that discovery and conversation and getting to know each other. And hey, this is what I got going on where I am, and this is what you got going on there. How are we gonna maneuver? How are we gonna handle things? Both parties have to be in agreement and okay with the situation. He's gonna have to be okay with your stuff, and if you like him enough, you're gonna be okay and deal with his stuff. Until you work it out. Maybe it's just a temporary situation and people trying to get themselves together to move out and get their own place and get their lives in order so they can, go on and be grown and whatever the case may be. And you just have to hang in there with each other until space and people clear out your space.
All right, so now you've got him, okay, or now he's got you. You know, you're his woman, he's your man. Y'all going to be together, interact, do things with each other. Sometimes, well, he's going to spend the night with you. Maybe you'll spend the night with him, possibly, not necessarily. In your case, no, because you said you don't like being somewhere else. You like being in your own house. So if he wants to be with you, then he has to be at home with you, at your home. And
Yeah.
you know, or somewhere else, like out of town, like in a hotel.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, right. So but now, so now you're doing that. Okay, how difficult is it to carry on a romance with all of these other people in the house?
Like I said, that's where the challenge comes in. It is difficult at times. It is difficult at times. It's a big challenge, and you got to do a lot of talking to folks in the house, to chill. And when my people come through, go find yourself something to do. Go watch a movie. Go chill wherever. Go,
Mm-hmm.
chill
Go
out.
find yourself something to do. Go clean up the kitchen.
Do something. Don't be over here running and knocking on my bedroom door every 5 minutes.
Right,
Yeah, that's
right.
that type of stuff.
Well, that's the same kind of thing you go through, if you're living with a man, or if being married, same thing. Parents have to figure out ways to get it in. So
And
you
not,
do.
not necessarily getting it in, but just like I said, being able to have some private, quiet time alone, just to relax and watch a movie together, enjoy a movie, Netflix and chill or whatever. Yeah. So, like I said, if you constantly got somebody interrupting you every 20 minutes, ma, grandma, it can get annoying.
You can be very annoying. I can remember when my children were younger, and usually the bedroom door is unlocked, but when it's locked, oh my God, it's just like, they panic. And Ma, let me in, let me in. And my children would get down on their stomachs, Colette would, and stick her fingers under the door and just run them down under the door and just call for me, with her hand under the door. And you're like, and then you say, well, hold on, wait a minute, mommy will be right there. Why you sound funny? Well, it's because my knees are in my shoulders right now, and my diaphragm is crushed in, and I can't really talk very loud.
Oh.
Yeah, mommy will be right there. But but that's from a parental side. But then those same people grow up, and if you happen to still live with them, like some people I know who are going unnamed right now, then they tease you about everything, every conversation, anytime you go out, it's a real clown fest, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, but you know what we didn't talk about tonight, because I don't know, and we didn't talk about this, and that's your beautiful head wrap tonight. We always start the show anytime Peggy has wrapped her hair. We want to figure out what it is she has wrapped it with today, and it is absolutely stunning, Queen. It
Thank
is
you.
stunning. I just love it. I love the colors, the pattern, everything. So what did we do tonight? Let's see.
We just wrapped this. You want me to tell you what it is? Because I was going to take it off later in the show.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I was going to unwrap it off my head so you can really see that what I say it is what it actually is.
Oh, okay. Is it a curtain?
No.
No. Is it a scarf?
No.
No. Is it a blouse?
No.
Is it a dress?
It is.
It's a dress.
I saw the dress. It's way too small for me. I know I couldn't get it in a million years, but it doesn't matter. It was the right type of stretchy pull. It's a beautiful dress. I wanted my daughter to like the dress, but she didn't like it for some reason because I guess she don't do long to the ankle dresses.
Mm-hmm.
But it would fit if somebody had a fabulous shape. It's just fitted with a circle back out, and it just would fit you and just go right down to your ankles, and it was just gorgeous. I couldn't pass up the colors. I couldn't pass up the dress, so I said that's a head wrap for sure. So I bought it just with the intent of wrapping my head with it.
It is gorgeous. I can't wait until the reveal later on.
Yeah, I'll check it out later.
It should be it should be really really interesting. It is very pretty. And did you use just the dress alone, or did you didn't use a base tonight?
No,
Okay.
because my
Okay.
hair is done. It's done on the top, so I really just wanted the side of back and the sides because she put a lot of little cuts and designs in my head, and it's kind of growing back right now. So I just wanted, like I say, cover up my sides and my back. But yeah, it's a dress.
Yes, that's beautiful. Well, so we'll get the reveal right before 10 o'clock tonight. But
Okay.
yeah, so well, welcome to the show. Welcome to Raw Talk Live, Real Ass Women Raw Talk on YouTube and Raw Talk on Facebook. It's girlfriend Peggy and yours truly, me, Miss B. And tonight we're talking about the difficulties and challenges of dating when you live with other adults. You know, there's a certain lack of privacy, or it means that there's just certain things you can't do. You can't run around a house butt booty ass naked. And even when you're alone, because you're taking a chance that somebody might double back and come in the door or whatever. If this is your significant other and this is romance and not just dating, and there is any kind of intimacy involved, then you have to be what?
Super careful. You have to be
And
on
quiet.
all the time.
You have to be quiet.
Yeah. You can't let things rip.
No, you can't go to hollering.
Cause my kids my kids they might be subject to be listening to my conversation. I could be on the phone. That's happened quite a few times. I'm on the phone talking to you about some crap that's going on that's happening. He's not even there, but they outside listening to my phone calls, and then they want to tell me what I can talk about and what I can't talk about, and it's going into like, hey, you don't pay this phone bill over here, little girl.
Right.
Go ahead, keep it moving. I get to discuss what it is I feel like I want to discuss. They want to try to tell you what's important to you. It just go into a whole lot of other rigmarole when you're dealing with grown children. And like I said, we got a couple. I don't know if we was able to get the tape of women really going at it with their daughters, arguing about them cleaning up behind themselves and their kids while they living in an adult's house. That right there can be some serious stuff.
Very,
That
very.
can be a serious issue right there.
Yeah. When you're living with your with your
And they
mother,
don't have the
you
same
know,
standards, and I can't understand how they wouldn't have the same standards as you. And you raised them and showed them and kept house all these years, and you know did things in a way that was decent and in order, and always had a beautiful home from the time they could remember. And now they can't respect what you want for your home because they feel like it's not theirs. And so they don't have to put into it. You should be the one putting into and picking up and cleaning up, and they just get to make a mess and lay it down and just keep going like, that's just your job.
they are so special, aren't they? We just
Yes,
love
they
them.
are. Very special. Very
We just love
special.
them. I have another girlfriend said that dating for her is difficult, and she lives by herself. But when her daughter comes over, she looks all around for evidence of things, that she finds to be unusual or out of place or whatever. And so then she said to her, well, why do you have all of this brown liquor when you drink, your drink is vodka. So why is all of this here? And she's like, hey, this is my house. It's here because it's here. Now, what is she going to say? Well, because I was dating someone and that was their preference and I bought that for them. What business is it of yours? Well, how come you have men's bath wash in your bathroom? Because sometimes men bathe in there. That's why. What's it to you?
Oh,
It's none of your
wow.
business, but they can try to make it their business when it's not their business at all. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Jane says, my daughter lived with me for 2 years and then I moved.
Then she moved. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to go, like for you, you're the queen in your castle, there's, it's only one queen, right? And so,
Right.
yeah. So so it was already your place, Jane, and she moved in, and then you said the hell with it and moved out because you can only and you can raise them as well as you think you ever could in any kind of way. And they still have their own mind, their own point of view, their own opinion. They still are going to do whatever it is they want to do
That's
once they're
true.
grown, and so sometimes there's a clash there. I have another friend who is dating, and she has to find someone to care for her mother. If she wants to, rendezvous with someone, then she has to make sure that things are in order. But you can't have people traipsing in and out of there. It can't be like a revolving door,
Mm-mm.
and
No,
no, and
that's not
it's
good. That's not safe. That's not a good
mm-mm.
look.
It's not a
Good
good look.
neighbors.
It's not any of that. Hi, Gail Alexander. Hello, my love. Welcome, welcome. Gail, you can give us your opinion about this. We're talking about the difficulties of dating when you are an adult, but you live with other adults. That may be your adult children, it may be a roommate, it may be a tenant, it could be just about any one of those situations, and or even grandchildren that you're raising, all of those different circumstances, an adult parent that you're caring for. So how difficult is it, how do you maneuver on the dating scene when you have that particular circumstance in your life? And a lot of us felt like we would get to a certain point in life and then we would be footloose and fancy free. Oh, my children are grown. Well, your children are always your children, even the grown ones. Even the grown ones. That doesn't mean you have to live together, but still they are in your business.
Listen, I've learned they grown when they get on. Okay, they grown when they get on. When they grown when they can move out, get their own place, do their own thing, live their own life, aside and separate and apart from you. Then we consider them grown.
Until such time,
Otherwise, you're still a child in the household.
yes, in your household. And I think that's typical. My living arrangement is different, um, because this is not our family home. This is not like the home that my children were raised in, and it belongs to me, and I'm the matriarch, and what I say goes, and all of that type of thing. It's not that type of party over here. Over
Mhm.
here, it's three adults who live together and who act accordingly. It just so happens that we are related as mother and children, but they're grown and they handle themselves that way. We are here. It works for us. We're here because it's convenient. But it's not the same. It's not like I can go around ruling shit. You know, um, there's a democracy in place here. We have meetings.
Yeah, but it's not so much of it as me trying to rule stuff or, I've been here in this home for 22 years. So this is the home that my children grew up in. Um,
Hmm.
And it's not like I want to be a, just rule with an iron fist, but you have certain standards and you want your stuff. If you clean it up and put it one particular way and show you this is how I want it to be kept, then you should be able to respect that and do your part and keep it that way.
You would think.
It seems like it's not asking for too much, but as we have seen on quite a few videos, it's asking too much for these young kids
It's asking too
do
much.
that. Yeah,
Jane,
it's asking too much.
it's too much. Jane said, yes, I bought a townhouse, 3-bedroom. I live alone. I have a great, she said, I have a guest room and the other room is a closet and I love it.
That sounds perfect for her.
Perfect. Gail says that her daughter didn't want her to date anyone after her father. She had such a bad attitude if I brought another man home. And I don't get that. If the father if there's divorce or a passing away of the mate, especially if there's a passing away, it's till death do us part. We're gone. So, why are you trying to
dictate my life?
Right. Dictate what's going on over here.
Right.
Ooh, she didn't want nobody over there after her daddy.
And you know what my mama always told me, girlfriend, because I told you what Madam McKee, I told you what she said.
What was that?
You only got control over one cat, one person. That's right. And that's your own. Can't nobody else tell you who to give it to. That's your decision.
Yours and yours alone.
Yours alone.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Leonard. Leonard is in the building. I miss you, Leonard. I was going to call you today. Let me tell you something. Me and Leonard talk about this all the time because I stay with Leonard, and because he has a lovely guest room. It's always ready for me. And he said, this is my house. If you don't like what I do, you just have to move. He says, I'm not explaining myself. That's not happening. And he ain't lying. And he means that for family, for friends, for mere acquaintances. He don't give a damn. You get with the program or you can get going. You tell him, Leonard. That's my Leonard. Hey, Leonard. Rhea. Hi, Rhea. Hey, baby. Welcome.
Queen. Celebrating the birthday.
Yes, honey. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, she was looking good, baby. You are looking good. She is trimming down. Oh, she gonna give them hell in 2022.
Yes, baby. She is. She is looking good. Fabulous.
Yes. So Gail, she says, now her daughter is gone. She's been gone since September. She says, now I get to do what I want. Oh, girl, I'm coming up there. I'm coming up there, Gail. I am coming up there. You just wait till the weather gets warm. You wait till the weather gets warm, baby. I'm coming up there. I know you got a guest room for me. And then we'll go over and see Minnie. Jane says, same here. She'll get it after a while. That's right. After a while, you'll put it together. But yeah, that's what they do. They want to they want to dictate. And like you said, there's only one person in charge of this kitty cat. And and I groom the cat. I take the cat to the vet. I feed the cat good food. The cat goes to the groomer. The cat got it going on. Okay. And yeah, so I'm in charge of that. Whose is it? It's mine. Gail said, all I have to do is holler. Huh?
She said, holler. She said, come on up here. Where is she? She in the cold
state? In the Bronx. She's in the Bronx.
She's in where?
In the Bronx.
Oh, in New York. Okay, yeah. You know,
she's in New York.
I don't do cold. You know,
yeah, that's what I told her. She has to wait till summertime. Girl, we have to wait till summertime. I don't even have any winter clothes, for real. I got one sweater. And it's got a bunch of clothes in it and fur around the collar. It won't keep nobody warm. Not me or the cat.
Yeah, I got a big old leather coat jacket with a hoodie that zip up and some fur in the inside, and it will keep me warm. I'm sure in any type of weather, but boots and everything. But I'm not going nowhere.
She said
But I
she ain't
want
going
me a
nowhere.
coat that's that heavy.
Gail says she's in Packchester. Okay, I got Parkchester. I got you. I got you, Gail. I don't care where it is, honey. Coming on, but yeah. So now you know what? We're gonna have to have some private talks here because I want to know what's going on. You know, are you already dating somebody, or are you looking to to jump out there on the dating scene, which is very interesting and can be rather it can be you have to be treacherous. It can be treacherous.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Treacherous.
To say the least. I tried it for a short. I was like, I don't even have the patience, and I don't have the patience for it. Don't have the follow through. Everybody I look at, I'm swiping to the left. I'm like, everybody I went through, I got X amount of people waiting, and you just look at them and you just swiping to the left, to the left, to the left. A man and his dog, they getting swiped to the left. Certain other things, they getting swiped to the left. If they're not close enough, they getting swiped to the left. I mean, I got so many. I don't do long distance. Certain things I'm just not going to try to endeavor. I'm not
No,
going
yeah.
to try to get into long distance dating.
And he's on a horse with a cowboy hat. Swipe to the left.
I don't know. I just can't.
If he got pictures of everybody else but himself on there. If you got pictures with other women on there, I don't care if it is your daughter. Swipe to left. I don't want to see it. Yeah. I want to see you. I want to see you.
I don't understand why they posting up with all these sister-in-laws and mamas and daughters and all that stuff. We're not really interested in seeing them right now. We want to see you. We want to hear about you. We want to know what you got going on. We'll get to meet them in due time.
Mm-hmm. Gail says that she's dating a guy that she knew from the age of 5. Did he live in your building? Who is he? Because I've known you since you was 6, darling. So who is it? Is it somebody who was in our class? Is somebody you went to kindergarten with? Is it somebody who lived in the St. Nick projects? And it wasn't nobody you went to church with because we went to the same church for 100 years. So who is it, Gail? I want to know. Tell me who it is. I'm only kidding. You don't have to reveal who it is. Jane said she has a real nice wrap coat and some boots. The pandemic sale at Nordstrom's, she got it in. Yep. You needed some cold weather clothes for a little while. I'm telling you, I can layer though. I can put on layers.
Yeah, you have to know how to dress for cold weather, and it starts with layering up from the smallest little tank top and to a shirt and a long sleeve sweater, a t-shirt and jacket and a vest, and then a coat or a wrap. You got to know how to layer yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
Leggings and everything else.
But speaking about what Gail is doing, I think that happens to a lot of us in our maturity, that we revisit past relationship or a relationship that never really got that got off the ground. And now you're older now, and everybody has been there and done that and done everything. And so now you can kind of relax in each other. I don't know. Tell me if I'm right, Gail. Oh, she says, no, oh, what club? My mother was in the Pequeno Club. Child, what club was your mother in? Anyway, but they kind of go back to what they were doing. Hey, just to reset it, welcome to Raw Talk Live for 2022. We're so happy to be with you tonight. Make sure you accept the invite and follow us on Facebook at Raw Talk. And of course, join us on YouTube at Real as Women Raw Talk. Next week, we're going to be talking about, because we're going to be hitting on some of the topics we started off with at the beginning of the year. And so April Lyons is going to be our guest. She is she's going to revisit the show and give us an update on her progress. She has a group called Murdering Obesity, and
Yes.
she has made quite a transformation with her body and
Yes,
is still working on it. And
yes.
so we're going to have her back because, you know, health is wealth, especially now in the situation that we all live in with this pandemic. And for a lot of people, that means, you know, taking control of their weight. And she did just that. So we'll get a chance to talk to her a little bit and talk about the importance of being healthy so you can be sexy, because being sick is not sexy. And,
Right.
you know, we all about the sexiness, aren't we?
Yes. Being unfit is not sexy. You can be you can be shapely and still be unfit. So the thing
Yeah.
is to get fit, get healthy and fit and strong.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Jane said, "Yeah, you know, all the native New Yorkers are in the building tonight. You and Gail." Jane says, "I am a native New Yorker. I can layer and walk through some snow." She can walk through a whole layer of snow. I know. She said, "Or whatever." I know that's right. I was talking to somebody else about that. How we would have to walk to school, and sometimes. You know, you'd step in snow and it would come up over your boots, and now the snow that's falling into your boots, you know, and all of that kind of stuff. And we had to walk to school. We didn't have no buses came to pick us up, and there was no quick way to get there. You just had to walk. And so we were accustomed to walking in the snow, the sleet, the rain, slipping and falling. You know, that's just what you did. So Jane, I know you're ready, but girl, I can't break nothing. I can't hurt nothing. Nothing can happen to me. I'm going to New York when it's warm.
Listen, I'm a Jersey girl. From 2 to 14, I was raised in Asbury Park and Neptune, New Jersey. Okay, I went to Asbury Park Elementary, and I went to another elementary school once I moved to Neptune. And I know the school was only a block away from my house, but believe me, that block was the longest block in the world to walk every morning when I had to walk out there in that snow
Hell yeah.
and walk home. So I like I said, once I was so happy to move away and start high school here in Florida till the ninth grade year. They got a little snow flurries and the whole school went erupt. They went crazy. I mean, it was just flurries. It didn't last. It didn't stay on the ground. I mean, the kids ran and bust out in the classrooms and started yelling and screaming and cared, oh my God, it's snowing, it's snowing, it's snowing. They had never seen snow before. So many children had never seen snow, never been in the cold.
Wow.
And that was funny. That was crazy. I
That's
was like,
insane.
really?
That's
Yeah.
funny. That is. Gail said, "That's right, girl. No snow days either." Yeah, we didn't have no snow days. Catholic school, the public school was always out. Public school was always out. We were in Catholic school. They didn't close.
Y'all didn't get no breaks.
We ain't getting no breaks because
Oh.
they didn't want to miss an opportunity to whip our asses, because they sure did tear our asses up. They're like, "What? No, you coming to school today. Whatever it is, you sure are, and we're gonna make it through." And so yeah, that's absolutely right. So, you know, yeah, we can't wait to hear about all the fun you had doing your dating thing. But I'm telling you, it is it's it's challenging. You still, I still feel that there's a lot of things that you can't that you could have more fun doing if you were absolutely by yourself.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, live. That's the goal, to live alone. I think for most people,
Yeah.
is they want to be empty nesters, whether it's by themselves or if it's just with them and their husband or their significant other, is to be able to cushion every part of the house if you want. Is to be able to sit around and with your feet up, nestled up naked under a blanket watching TV with your feet up on the coffee table. It's about having those grown experiences and times with your significant other. You like I said, you can't be grown and sexy and you got kids busting in and out of the front door.
No, you can't. Or you can be so grown and sexy that their asses will want to move, or they just won't come over. They won't come home that night. They won't come home. Jane says her mother sent her and her brother to Catholic school in a hurricane.
He wanted y'all out that house. He said, y'all taking y'all behinds to school, hurricane or not.
Going to school because them nuns are going to work, honey. Them nuns are going to work. They don't get no day off.
Ooh.
They're not paid by the county. No, ma'am. They are going to work. You best believe it. She like that, yo. Her mother probably said, girl, that ain't nothing but a little rain. She was trying to see if y'all were going to get blown away.
Yeah, I think she wanted y'all to get lost.
Yeah, for real. That was could that be child endangerment? Could that be child abuse?
It should have been. Make your kids leave and go to school in the hurricane? Come on now. That's so hard to believe. But I'm not saying she's lying, but that's got to be. Your mama a piece of work, boy. In a good special. Yeah, to send the kids out to school in a hurricane.
Going out there.
She wanted that break.
She wanted to be alone with the daddy.
I don't know what she wanted, but she wanted them out that house.
Bad.
And wasn't they gonna stop them from there?
I don't know. But yeah, so all right, so girlfriend Peggy, let's talk about the rap. What is that titty bothering you? Is it doing something?
No, I'm just trying to make sure that ain't nothing falling out. One of them girls, this side over here get a little unruly. Yeah.
I know. All right, so anytime girlfriend Peggy wraps up her hair, we have to try to guess what she's wrapped it with. And tonight you've adorned it so beautifully. I see that you have, of course, your always and forever crown brooch to let everyone know that the queen is in the building, and that you've added the accent of some rhinestones up there at the top. And it's just beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. But tonight, you said that you would grace us with an unveiling so we can get an idea of how you put this particular wrap together. So, here we go.
It was really, really simple. What Jane say about her mom? She said
that she sent them to school in a hurricane, and she said they had to hold on to each other and walk home. She said her mother heard it a long time. She said the city bus was running, so her mother figured, hell, you can go to school if the bus is running. See you, bye.
Wow.
All right, so first you got to take the brooch off. How far does it go through?
If I can figure out which side the brooch is locked on, because both of them feel the same, like they don't want to come loose. I don't know how I got it on that I can't get it off.
But and as you can see,
keep talking, I'll figure it out.
Huh?
So keep talking, I'll figure it out.
Okay, well, the good thing about it is it's on one side or the other.
I got it.
All right, there we go. When we say Queen of Bling, we mean Queen of Bling. All right, come on, Queen. So then we take the bling off. What is the bling made from? It's made from that's a bracelet.
It could be
whatever you want.
It could be. I probably could put it around my neck, but like I said, it's
anklet.
Just a simple little piece of bling.
Okay.
And then I had it tied.
And so tonight you have on a dress wrapped around your head.
Yes, tonight I have on a dress, and I'm going to show you guys the dress. And it's a beautiful dress, just as cute as it can be.
Peggy is the consummate shopper. I think Peggy shops what 2-3 times a week. She shops for clothes like you shop for groceries.
Every
All
little
right.
thing's gonna be all right.
Every little thing. Oh, it's gonna be all right. I love it.
And look
It
in the
didn't
back.
look. Oh, look at that. Oh, and the back is out. So the white that we see is the inside of the dress. Put your
Right.
hand through the hole so you can see, down in there that, yeah. So so your back would be out.
And so the front has some writing going down the leg. It says,
Okay.
where's that writing? Oh, right here.
Okay. What does it say?
It says, let's see, Los Angeles, California.
Oh, okay.
Going down the side of it. And so it's just a long dress.
It is
Long dress.
beautiful.
But the
Gail
colors
says it's
were so
fabulous.
pretty and so vibrant. So I just, like I said, I just couldn't pass it up.
And you like things that have a little stretch in them, a little body to them, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just going to switch it out since I can't.
Now, did you buy that or you made that?
This?
Mm-hmm.
This is a tank top.
You did that. You took a tank top and twisted it together.
Right. Yeah, I just take a tank top, or you could do it with a pair of leggings, and twist them, make you a knot in the back, and blossom knot in the back, and you got your a cute little piece. You cover up my sides real nice, while my hair growing in on the sides, and like I say, my hair is done on the top, so I could just let it do what it do.
Mm-hmm. That's fabulous. I love the transition. That was beautiful.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's a beautiful dress. I just wish my daughter would wear it, but she don't want no parts of it. Not her style. Well, and I thought it would be great for a Jamaican festival outing, doing the parade, doing the Jamaican festivals that they have. Just a cute outfit to put on and put your earrings and jewelry on, a cute pair of sandals, and out of the house you go and you're looking nice and fly. Yeah.
She said no.
She said
Gail
no.
said, "Go on, Queen. She's impressed. Let me tell you, I wish we would could have her unwrap all of the other wraps she's ever done. But but that was fabulous.
Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Yep.
It really
was.
It
is what I told you. If I tell you what it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. All right. Well, we want to thank all of the Raw Talkers for being in the virtual building with us tonight. Yes. We certainly appreciate you. We always have a good time with you. And so we look forward to talking to you again next week, 9 p.m. on Raw Talk on Facebook and Real Ass Women Raw Talk on YouTube. All right, girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes. All right. I'll see you then. I have fun with you. Bye, girlfriend Peggy.
Okay.
Good night, everybody. Have a great week.
Happy anniversary again. Did we celebrate?